Hey, my little cupcakes, I have a great story. The name of this book is Turtle Ship. After reading the story, I found that this is a true story. On sunny days, Sun Sin and Gubuggy relaxed in a garden. Gubuggy snacked on lettuce while Sun Sin watched ships sail across the sea. Sun Sin would tell Gubuggy how he wished to explore the world and visit different lands. Sun Sin didn't know how this could ever happen. I'm just a little boy and we can't afford to travel, he said to Go Buggy. Go Buggy didn't answer, but Sun Sin saw wisdom in the turtle's face. Excuse me, and patience in the slow, steady movements. Sun Sin decided to be wise and patient too. So here's So Sin and this turtle, Go Buggy. One day, an important announcement arrived from the royal palace. In a month, the king would hold a contest to find the best design for a new battleship to defend the land. Anyone could enter the contest. The winner would earn 10 bags of copper coins and sail the ocean with the Royal Navy. Sun Sun wanted to travel. He wanted to explore the world. He knew he had to try to design the greatest battleship. Sun Sun found tree branches and tied them with twine to make a raft. Then he took it to the water and placed Go Buggy on top. The raft floated until a huge wave crashed down and broke it into splinters. Go Buggy bobbed on the surface of the water and made it safely to shore. So Sun Sun took some logs and tied them together, but a huge wave tore it apart, and only his turtle managed to make it back to the shore. The next day, Sun Sun made a stronger ship. He found huge logs, laid them side by side, and tied them together with rope. He used mud to stick tiles along the edges to make a barrier against the waves. When the mud dried, he placed Go Buggy on the ship. Using all his strength, Sun Sun pulled it into the water. The boat looked sturdy as it glided away. Sun Sun was sure no waves would break through this time. It wasn't long before water filled the boat and it started to sink. The ship was too heavy. Go Buggy floated on the waves and made it safely to shore. That's when Sun Sun noticed that his turtle was small but mighty, slow but steady. Go Buggy was an excellent swimmer and impossible to sink. Suddenly Sun Sun had an idea for a battleship. So he took his next effort of trying to do another raft, but it was too heavy and it sunk. But his turtle was on it, was able to swim back to shore. Sun Sun begged his parents to let him enter the contest. No, said his father, the king will never listen to a little boy with a pet turtle. But Sun Sun reminded his parents that anyone could enter the contest. And if I win, he said, we'll have enough money to buy food for an entire year and cotton to make new clothes. We can even buy shrimp for Go Buggy. His parents finally agreed. They traveled on foot for days through valleys and forests. They passed rivers, lakes, and streams. So Sun Sun convinced his parents to take him to the palace to try and enter this contest for a new battleship. At last they arrived at the royal palace. It was the most majestic building Sun Sun had ever seen. It was the most majestic building Sun Sun had ever seen. Sun Sun and his family stood among hundreds of people who had drawings and models of battleships. Each ship was bigger and better than the next. Some people stared at Sun Sun and whispered, why is this child here with a turtle? He should go home and play with his friends. So they're in a group of contestants who want to win this battleship contest. They wondered why was a little child there. When it was finally his turn to present to the king, Sun Sun and his parents got on their knees and bowed deeply. Sun Sun was terribly nervous. He didn't know what to say. One of the king's counselors yelled, hurry up, boy, you're wasting our time. Sun Sun gathered all his courage, and with his head still bowed, he held Go Buggy up to the king. In a loud voice he said, Your Highness, my turtle is strong and steady and never sinks. A battleship designed like this turtle will protect our land from invaders. So he held up the turtle in the sand and said, a battleship shaped like a turtle can protect us. The king's counselors laughed and laughed. One counselor said, "That's the puniest turtle I've ever seen. Let's throw it in the soup for dinner." Another said, "A turtle is the slowest creature in the sea. A shark will eat it in 2 seconds." Embarrassed, Sunsen's parents led him away. Go Buggy trailed after them. His parents were embarrassed and they led him away, but the turtle followed after them. Suddenly a cat leaped through the air. It pounced onto Go Buggy's back, but the turtle's slippery shell made the cat tumble to the floor. Then it bit at Go Buggy, but the turtle's armor was too tough to crack. The cat swiped Go Buggy with its sharp claws, but the turtle hid deep within its shell, tucking its limbs safely inside. Defeated, the cat ran away. So this cat pounced on Go Buggy and tried to eat it, but it couldn't. And the cat tucked itself inside and was safe. Sunset checked on his friend. Slowly the turtle moved his arms and legs. He poked out his head and wiggled his tail. Go Buggy was perfectly fine. The people applauded. "Hooray! What a mighty little turtle! Hooray!" The king approached Sun Sin. "Your turtle is indeed strong and steady. A ship designed like this turtle would surely protect our kingdom from invaders." So the king saw Go Buggy being attacked by the cat, and he said, "This turtle's, we can design a ship like this. It'll save us." The king awarded Sun Sin 10 huge bags of copper coins, and the next day he ordered the Royal Navy to start building the battleship. The king named the vessel Gobuki-san, which means turtle ship. Just like Go Buggy, the turtle ship was small but strong. The ship was made of wood and covered in iron plating and sheets of spiked metal. The deck's covering was curved like a turtle's shell. Rows of long, sturdy oars stuck out of the lower deck and could be pulled into the ship's body. At the back, the stern was in the shape of a tail. Instead of a turtle's head, the Navy added a dragon's head to scare its enemies. The king loved the design of the turtle ship and ordered the Navy to build more. So they made the turtle ship shaped just like a turtle, and the king loved it and ordered them to make more of these ships. After the first turtle ship was built, the king remembered the promise. Sun Sin and his family were invited to travel with the Royal Navy to different lands. After the first ship was made, Sun Sin and his family and Go Buggy got to travel all over the world. Many years later, Sun Sin became a Navy admiral. During one famous battle, Sun Sin led 13 turtle ships against 130 invader ships. The turtle ships defeated all of them. So 130 ships came and invaded their country, but 13 of these turtle ships defeated all of them. The turtle ships went on to defend the kingdom for many years. The people enjoyed great peace and prosperity during this time. Sun Sin and the turtle ships were celebrated across the land and beyond. And yet, no matter how many people he met, no matter how many places he visited, Sun Sin discovered he was happiest to be in the garden with his old friend Go Buggy, watching ships sail across the sea. So here's Sun Sin grown up, and he was a Navy admiral, but he was happiest to be home with his old friend Go Buggy the turtle. The end. The story really happened many, many years ago. Hope you liked it. The end.